Freaks, this video here is a hard one for me to decide on posting up or not, but I feel that there is a greater purpose being served here by making this video, not just to let you know more about who I am and where I've come from and more of my history, but I feel that somebody out there someday might benefit from this video being made, whether it's them directly or their parents or someone helping them make a change in their life and get their dental problems taken care of. And it's not an easy deal, and I'm going to go ahead and show you some pictures and I'll walk you through them, and then at the end I'll come back on and give you some thoughts and explain a few things to you. Finding pictures that I was smiling in. Well, I didn't smile a whole lot for camera, but there we are on my wedding day. Look at that, got bubbles. Bubbles in my eye. Here I am when I was working at the Quickie Mart. See the 7-Eleven logo in the background. Yep, 7-Eleven. There I am, holding my baby. Look at them teeth. Oh, there I am. That was the night of the jaw surgery, having the wisdom teeth removed and stuff. So, looked like death warmed over, didn't I? We'll come back to that at the very end. The very end. That wasn't any fun. No, that wasn't any fun. Alright, here we go. Look how crooked those were. Look at the overlap. Look at the bottom. One tooth is pushed back on the top. You can't see the two are overlapping. And everything was jacked up. Horrible. This is after the wisdom teeth were removed and I was healed. That's when they could do this. Just look at that. Look how crazy the braces are, up and down and all around the wire. Look at that. Man. You notice the bottom, there's no gap down there. I'll talk about that in a little bit. This was like a couple weeks afterward. A few of the wires had straightened out a little bit. Things were moving. Look at this one. Look how much stuff is straightened out. They actually changed the height of the teeth. Some end up getting pushed down in and some get brought up higher to make them even. It's amazing what they can do. So there you go. There's a beginning pic. A little bit farther down the line. And then there we go. That was then. This is now. This is where I'm at. You can see the gap here. They're going to put an implant in there. I only have 2 teeth in between these 2 canine looking teeth. Everybody else has 4. Look in the mirror. You have 4. I have 2. All of these teeth are bunched up, crunched together, and my bite was horrible. It was all crooked and crowded, so it was horrible, but they decided to put all of these teeth where they should be, and they split this apart, and they're pulling them all back and lining them up exactly where they should be, along with everything on top. I actually have a decent bite now. I could chew a steak. When the braces come off, I could really chew a steak. So it's amazing what they're going to do. It's amazing how it's going. It's 1,000 times better than what it was. People look at your teeth just like they do anything on your body. They stand out to people. Okay? A person who has a crowded, crooked mess in their mouth, they not only are they unhappy with themselves, but somewhere along the line somebody has said something to them about it, and it has made them insecure, and it's a source of embarrassment for them, and they will go through their whole life not wanting to smile. That people will think that they're just frowning all the time, or they're a down person or something, and people won't like them for that. But all somebody has to do is smile at you and say, hey, and you'll go, hey, how's it going? and their eyes will see, you'll see their eyes look right at your teeth, because it's a trigger. It triggers something when it doesn't look normal or the same as everybody else. It's a trigger, and you can't help but look. And then that will make you go, and clam up, and you'll be embarrassed. And they'll be like, oh, I think I just insulted him. But it's also a trigger for people to think negative about you. On YouTube, the first thing they say is, look at this crackhead, look at this meth head. Okay, he's missing teeth, he's been doing drugs. I've never done drugs. Okay, someone else will see the crowded, crooked teeth, and they will think, hey, he doesn't care about himself. Doesn't brush his teeth, doesn't take care of himself. It's not that easy, it's not that simple of a fix. I brush my teeth 6-7 times a day because I had to brush after every meal because stuff would get stuck. And I didn't have any cavities or anything weird because I took care of my mouth. It was very clean, but it was very crowded, and it looked like it was unkept, and it looked gross to people. I couldn't imagine someone hiring me to be in their 4- or 5-star restaurant or whatever as a server. Some people would be put off by the way my mouth looked. It'd be gross to them. I wouldn't be on a billboard or a poster or anything like that either. I wouldn't be the face you would want to represent your product, even in sales of some sorts. People judge you based on that. You might even find somebody who thinks you're great and they fall in love with you, but for some reason they just can't get over the way your teeth are. It's off-putting to them. Sure, love conquers all, but you might not get that far to where they can fall in love with you, because it's a trigger to a lot of people. Okay, so the moral of this story would be, do whatever it takes to get your teeth, your loved one's teeth, somebody, get them the help they need at the early age. When their wisdom teeth need to be removed, get them taken out. Don't stop there. When they need braces, do whatever it takes to afford it, like I had to do as an adult, because when they get to the point of adulthood, they're going to be in the same situation as you. Money is tight. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not an easy deal. It's like a couple-year commitment. And, if they have kids, they feel like I did. Mine was unbearable. I had to get it taken care of because the jaw pain was so bad. That's what really triggered the surgery and getting all that straightened out. Then I went ahead and had the braces put on. But I didn't want to take away from the family. I could feel being selfish. I was willing to live with it and suffer through it if it wouldn't have been for it just continuously getting worse. So help the person out so they don't have a life of insecurity. It will not get better for them. And it will only get worse. The teeth will only get more crooked and more crowded. Once they start to overlap and move every time you bite, thousands of times a day, they will just keep getting worse. Might not look that bad at 20, at 30 you'll look worse, 40, and so on. Health problems can set in. When they took this top wisdom tooth out over here, it left a big hole for a few days, and I could feel, and they said it was into my sinus cavity, and I could feel it drainage a little bit. Ever since then, I don't have these headaches like I used to get. I don't have sinus infections, stuff like that. So it's a big part of your health. And do whatever it takes. I had to commit. I mean, I paid just over $1,000 to have the wisdom teeth taken out. Then I had to put a credit card on file for them to start working on the braces, and that was it's $215 and something a month I get charged to my credit card. I only send $100 in a month, so my credit card is going up every month. I'm only paying $100 towards it, because I feel if I'm taking only $100 out of my family's money, then that's not that bad for something I really had to do. I hope that people can and will help somebody else that is in a situation like this. Younger kid, maybe a couple family members can chip in, and even if you only pay, I'll pay every December. I'll pay your dental bill, and Aunt so and so will pay, twice twice a year. She'll pay 2 of your monthly fees. Just something to help the person get it going before they get in a bad situation. So now that that's over, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more pictures up here that a couple of the freaks would like to see. They're a little more gross and everything, so I would suggest everybody else go ahead and we'll just end this video now. And there you go. There's my story of my teeth. The work in progress. Alright, had the wisdom teeth taken out, and I was still really groggy from being unconscious while they did the surgery. So here I am laying around. Sugar Mama's clicking pictures of me while I'm in and out of consciousness. I've got a packing material and stuff in there, blood, guts, and brains. No, but dude, I look at how pale I was. I was like death warmed over. Now I didn't take no pain medicine. I just dealt with it. Ice pack, my face. I was hurting for certain. A couple days later, it was actually about 5 days later, the packing stuff, some of the deep ones started coming out. Look at that. It's all packed down in there like it was a big long string of stuff. And it stunk and it was like rotten. It was coming out. And there you go. Plop. Gross. It stunk too.